Movies I watched this week. So I started off with Legally Blonde. This was the week before I started work, so I wanted to watch some classic 90s rom-com. And in Legally Blonde, it's about this girl that's all about looks, and she's in university, and her boyfriend breaks up with her because he wants something more than just someone with looks. He wants someone that's intelligent as well. And she tries to prove him wrong and get him back by getting into Harvard, where he's in, and it's Harvard Law. And this whole story is about her trying to get or win him back. But it's a classic rom-com, and I enjoyed it quite a bit. I watched it without my husband, and I scored it 3.5 stars. I decided to watch Legally Blonde 2. In this movie, she wants to find her dog's mother. Of course, she wants to reunite the dog with the mother, and she goes to this facility where the mother is and discovers that they do testing on animals, and she didn't know that all the cosmetics and things that she liked were animal tested, and she decides she's going to fight the law and make animal testing illegal. It's quite funny, again, very predictable rom-com 90s or maybe early 2000s. Again, gave it 3.5 stars out of 5. I also watched Clueless, same actor. It's about this high school girl that's all popular and rich, and she decides she wants to give back. And this new student comes to the school, and she's going to make the student popular. And she's just clueless about the things that go on around her. Again, very typical 90s, early 2000 kind of rom-com comedy. 3 stars out of 5. Me and my husband watched Extremely Wicked, Shockingly Evil and Vile. Had to read that one. It is a true story about Ted Bundy, the unaliver, if you can say that. So it's about what he did and how he got caught, and when he was in court, the court story, and what ended up happening to him, and how things ended up, and what all the terrible things that he did. We gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. Zac Efron played a role in this movie, and I must say he's a pretty good actor. Then we watched Scare Package 2. So this takes place, it's basically movies within movies. So people talk about movies, or in this case, they watch little mini movies within the movie about horror movies. This is a horror comedy, and it kind of uses different horrors within the comedy aspect. So it's basically a spoof about a lot of horrors like Friday the 13th, Saw, Halloween, and all those different type of movies. So it's really funny, and the effects are really good. I'm very surprised of how good the effects are, and this got a 3.5 out of 5 stars. A funny comedy we watched was The Package. It's about this group of teenagers that go to the woods quite deep in, like a 6-hour hike, and they get drunk, and the one chops off his business, if you know what I mean, and they get helicoptered out of there, the boy that this happened to, with the cooler, and the cooler supposedly had his business in it, and they gave him the wrong cooler. So now the group of friends are stuck in the woods, and they discover they have his it needs to be reattached, and just everything goes wrong. They're trying to get his thing back to him in time before it can't be attached back together. But it's really, really, really funny, and I gave it a 3.5 out of 5 stars. Next movie we watched was Law Abiding Citizen. It's about this guy that something terrible happens to his wife and daughter at his house in front of him, and the guys get caught, but justice doesn't really happen. They get minimum sentences, and just everything from the lawyer that was on his side just told him to take a stupid plea, and everything just went wrong, and then he seeks revenge. And the twists and turns and everything that happens, I don't want to spoil anything, but it's really good. 3.5 out of 5 stars, and I must say it's a definite watch. The second to last movie we watched was Escape from Pretoria. It's about apartheid in South Africa, so it's based on a true story about these 2 guys that got caught and wrongfully got imprisoned, and the story about them trying to break out of prison and just get justice for all the wrong things that happened, and we gave that a 3 out of 5 stars. The last movie we watched was I See You. I don't want to give a lot away with this movie. So basically, it's about this detective that's investigating a case where two boys went missing, and it's it's similar to a case that happened years ago where multiple boys were found unalived and it also went missing. And he's investigating this case. And at the same time, his wife cheated on him, so things at home aren't great. But strange things keep on happening at home, and it's about like they don't know what's happening at home. The case, they don't know what's happening with the case, and just lots of twists and turns. And it's a pretty good movie. It will kind of creep you out, I think. And that got 3.5 out of 5. If you want to hear about any more movies that I'm watching, please let me know. If you want me to watch any specific movie, you can put it in the comments. And if you want to hear about the series that I'm watching, hit me a comment